In the heart of a sprawling forest, where ancient trees whispered secrets to the wind and rivers murmured tales of old, there dwelled a lone wolf named Shadow. His fur was a blend of midnight black and silver, camouflaging him perfectly amidst the shadows of the dense woodland. Shadow was a creature of solitude, preferring the company of the moon and stars to that of his fellow wolves. One crisp autumn evening, as the leaves danced in golden hues and the air carried the scent of pine and earth, Shadow sensed a disturbance in the tranquil rhythm of the forest. Curiosity piqued, he padded silently through the underbrush, his keen senses alert. Among the tangled roots of an ancient oak, Shadow discovered a sight that stirred his heart. A small human child, no more than 7 winters old, huddled against the chill of the night. The child, named Elara, had strayed far from her village in search of a lost pet, only to find herself alone and frightened in the vast wilderness. Though wary of humans, Shadow approached with cautious steps. His amber eyes, gentle yet wary, met Elara's tear-filled gaze. Sensing her fear, Shadow sat down at a distance, allowing the child to take comfort in his silent presence. Gradually, Elara's sobs softened, replaced by quiet sniffles as she tentatively reached out to stroke Shadow's fur. In that moment, a bond of trust formed between wolf and child. Shadow remained by Elara's side throughout the long night, his warmth a shield against the chill, and his steady presence a source of solace. With dawn's first light, he guided her back to the edge of the forest, where her worried parents awaited with tearful relief. From that day forth, Elara visited the forest whenever she could, seeking out Shadow among the ancient trees. Together they explored hidden clearings bathed in sunlight, chased fleeting deer through dappled glades, and shared moments of quiet companionship beneath the starlit sky. As the seasons turned and years passed, Shadow became not just Elara's guardian, but her confidant and friend. She shared her dreams and fears with him, knowing he listened with an understanding that transcended words. In return, Shadow taught Elara the wisdom of the forest, the language of the wind, the patience of the trees, and the resilience of the wild creatures that called it home. One bitter winter's eve, when the forest lay cloaked in snow and ice, Shadow sensed a lingering weariness in his bones. He knew his time in this world was drawing to a close. With a heavy heart, he sought out Elara one last time, his muzzle nuzzling against her cheek in a silent farewell. Underneath the ancient oak where they had first met, Shadow closed his eyes and let the gentle embrace of the forest surround him. The whispers of the trees and the murmur of the river seemed to carry his spirit away, leaving behind memories etched into the hearts of those who had known him. In the years that followed, Elara grew into a wise woman who carried with her the lessons of the forest and the enduring bond she had shared with Shadow. She became a storyteller, weaving tales of the wolf who had touched her life and imparted a deeper understanding of the wild places that still thrived beyond the edge of civilization. And so, Shadow's spirit lived on in the tales told around campfires and in the hearts of those who cherished the untamed beauty of the natural world. He was remembered not just as a wolf of the forest, but as a guardian who had taught a young girl the true meaning of friendship and the timeless connection between human and wild.